I wanted to ask you this too before because we're kind of coming to the end here. When the Duo 2 comes out and I buy it, because I'm going to have to buy it because Microsoft isn't going to give it to me. So I have to buy it and I'm going to have to use it. So I'm going to have to take my SIM out of my Fold and put it in the Duo. I would have to think if I even would want to do this because I'm protective over this expensive thing. And I don't want to say that I don't trust you with devices, but like, I don't trust.
Are you asking me if I would use it?
I was going to ask you, I don't trust anybody with something that's expensive but me. Like it's hard for me to even hand it to somebody. Would you hypothetically, if it's sitting around, would you have any temptation to be like, I'd like to try that for a couple days and just see what it would be like to have? Give any desire to try something like the Fold? Because we've talked about the Duo, and you have no desire to use the Duo at all.
No, because it's too much for these dumb hands to handle.
But with the Fold?
The Fold, I mean, it does seem intriguing, but I don't think so. I, like, really, if I'm gonna get anything that folds, it's actually gonna be either the Flip or the Razor. I really, really, really want the Razor, but holy God, they're so expensive. And I really want one. But I don't think so. Like, and I honestly don't know if it's because of how scared I am of breaking it. Like, I'm legitimately traumatized from all the phones that I've shattered in the past 7 years.
Yeah.
So I think that does hold me back a lot, because when they were showing the ads for the Duo and they're showing the people like doing the weird, like they're flipping stuff around, and I'm like, I do that on a daily. I do that by accident, just trying to take my phone out of my pocket, and I take it out and it flips and it falls on the ground and then it shatters, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. I don't think I will. I've only touched it like a few times. I really like watching you use it, but I just don't. If I'm talking about both of them, if I were going to be interested in either one, it would be the Fold over the Duo. The Duo can do way too much for me. It's too complicated. The Fold is just like, here's a screen.
Here's a big screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've said, for me, they are different. Like the Fold can do a lot of things that the Duo can do.
Yeah.
But the Fold so the Duo is the ultimate productivity device. The Fold is the ultimate entertainment consumption device that can do that can do more productivity than any other phone besides the Duo. So this can, because people always like, oh, the Fold is just for consumption. And it is phenomenal at media consumption. Like, phenomenal.
But if it wasn't a productivity device also, you wouldn't be using it and be so satisfied with it also.
I promise you that I use, because like literally earlier today, this is going to sound super fucking stupid, but I'm mildly obsessed with my stats on Warzone. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of locked in on that at the moment. And one of the things I was doing is I was looking at a website that will give you stats over your last matches, and I was looking at the average kill death ratio of the lobbies that I was in over the 14 matches that I played yesterday, and I wanted to average them. So what I did is I got them pulled up here, and then I opened up a calculator in split screen because I wanted to be able to reference the numbers on one side and then add them to average them on the other screen. So I'm scrolling and I'm adding. And stuff like that, like, okay, that is analogous to like actual work being done. Like it is work being done. It's just stupid work being done. So it's really good at that stuff. But there is no pocketable device on the market that is better than the Fold at media consumption. You're gonna stop watching a YouTube video, pop out that kickstand back there in that case. The speakers are stereo, they're loud. The screen looks great. It's phenomenal.
I don't think here's the thing, if I could figure out a way to use it in a way that's safe for the phone, like, I don't think I'd be able to stay off of my phone.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I think a big part of it for you as well is that you struggle with large phones like the Pixel 5.
Yeah.
Like hold up your Pixel 5 again, just because. So the Pixel 5 is considered a small smartphone. In your hand, it looks like a very large.
Normal.
It looks like a note. Like it looks enormous. Your hands are tiny. So this thing would look, especially in tablet mode, would look ridiculous. Although you would be able to reach across this thing pretty easily.
I would, because
you'd be able
it's
to do
narrow.
that. But you would have no chance of getting to the top. You would have to use the small screen, the one-handed mode to do that.
This has been like, I'm really upset. I don't know what I did, but I have
the
like
deepest scratch on the back.
And then like literally on the corners. I don't know
parallel.
what I've done. And I have I haven't told you this, but I've dropped this thing on the pavement at least twice, and that screen, there's one scratch. You probably won't ever be able to see it on camera, but there's a scratch right there.
Yeah, that's pretty deep.
And I don't know what it is, but this thing has held up.
Yeah. You would have probably
so many times.
You would have killed the Fold already at this point. I have a phone that
I just can't have it.
I have the perfect phone for you. I just sent you a link to it.
Okay,
I'm gonna pull it up on the picture in picture. It's a perfect phone for you. It's called the Unihertz Jelly 2. And I wish I could get a picture of someone holding the thing. There we go. Yeah, scroll down a little bit.
That's actually really adorable.
The absolute perfect phone for you.
It's $200. Wait, what are the specs good? Android 10, 3-inch display. Okay, it's basically like one of the phones I had when we first started dating.
You know what I love? It's got infrared. Does it really have an IR blaster? That's
fingerprint
awesome.
unlock.
Yeah, on the back.
Dual SIM.
Yep.
If it had a better camera, I'd be interested. So that'd be like what? Like, let's see.
16 megapixel rear camera, might be okay.
So it'd be like, what, like that big?
It is, yeah. So it'd be like, yeah. What, a 3-inch display? And then, of course, there's some bezel there. So probably call it 4 inches. So, yeah, about like that. Yeah, pretty damn small.